As soon as you walk through those cage doors, it's just 3 people inside that's allowed in there. And it's going to be myself, the ref, and Justin Gaethje. And it's going to be one heck of a fight, man. I'm going to be real. But crowd or no crowd, I'm going to go in there and I'm going to get my W. We're very prepared for this fight.
Tony, as a fight fan, I love this fight. But if I were a friend of yours, I'd say, what the hell are you doing? You got a million fights postponed, just bad luck against Khabib. You should have your title shot against the legit champion of the division. It keeps getting postponed, usually on his end, but even on your end, it's happened now. And you risk that against Gaethje? Like, this is going to be a fight of the year kind of fight. I know in the UFC, both guys have real chances both times. You have one loss in the UFC, Michael Johnson, who usually gives everyone hell. Gaethje's beaten him. What are you doing? Why risk the title shot against this guy right now?
Well, because I call everybody else that asks for that risk, I call them casuals. Then I call everybody else the hardcore. My hardcore fans understand exactly why I'm doing this. I'm an athlete. I'm not going to sit on the shelf. I'm not going to be like Khabib or anybody else. I call him tiramisu, and I call Conor McGregor McNuggets. McNugget Monday, tiramisu Tuesday still stands, but Justin Gaethje is a very game opponent. I love to compete, man. I'm a 3-sport athlete, and my shelf life is awesome. I'm going to be real. I still haven't hit my prime. This is another dude that's in the way, man. And from the Ultimate Fighter, you had to beat everybody in order to win the tournament, and this is a round robin, man. I mean, I can't call him chicken, but Khabib ran away like with his tail between his legs, and same thing with Conor, man. There was only 2 men that were able to sign on the dotted line, and that was myself and Justin Gaethje, and it's America, guys. I mean, really, we're trying to represent, and we're trying to bring sports back, and it doesn't matter who you put in front of me. So you can call it crazy if you want, but that just calls you a casual. No disrespect.
That's where I wanted to go. That's where I wanted to go next, and I really appreciate. I really appreciate Max asking that question to you, because I know obviously you're an athlete, you're a fighter, you're big time, and I think your box office. But what I would like to ask you about is the level of obligation you feel somewhat, considering the fact that sports has just been suspended basically, and we're not getting any kind of sports activities going on. As a fighter, it's one thing to think about your opponent and to think about the opportunity that lies in front of you. But do you feel an elevated level of incentive in light of the fact that no sports is really going on at this particular moment in time? How does that factor into your willingness to step into the octagon this weekend?
Well, it goes before that, because I made weight on April 18th. I kept to my word, and I wanted to do that. There wasn't anybody in the world that was going to make weight. They weren't going to do that, and I took that with a grain of salt, and I made sure that I was going to go in there and do what I was going to do naturally, and that's going to make weight. I'm going to give people something to look forward to. Some people just kind of like say, why are you making weight? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? And keeping sports alive. I mean, if I didn't make weight, we don't know if even UFC 249 was going to exist anymore. You know, I had Dana saying, are you in, kid? And I was like, yo, man. I was like, you know, I'm your man. Teamwork makes the dream work. And you keep doing what you're going to do, and I'm going to keep doing what I'm going to do, and that's keeping my word. And May 9th, here we are. We got the Saturday, only on pay-per-view, UFC 249. So we're ready, man. It doesn't matter where, who, and when. We're always going to be ready.
I want to get back to your career itself, assuming, like, if and when you beat Gaethje in this fight, which is expected to be an excellent one.
Very nicely said.
Does Nurmagomedov have to be next? Like, how do you get him in the octagon?
I'm going to be real. That dude doesn't exist to me anymore. I told him to sit it down and walk away. They should strip him of his title. The real title I have already had. Obviously, you can see my belt that's right here. I've earned that when I fought Kevin Lee. I mean, he kicked my belt, dude. I mean, seriously, I don't have anything against the dude, but I mean, the dude is a piece of crap. I'm not going to want to fight this guy if he doesn't want to fight. You can't force somebody to want to fight. I told him I was going to mop the mat with his hat, and you know what? He ran away. So the only person that's game is a dude that's over from, seriously, he's from America, and he's the one that's going to do it, man. And it really doesn't matter about Khabib or anybody else anymore. It's faith, family, friends, and it's XTA home team. And I'm going to go out there, like I said, and get that W no matter who you put in front of me. It's blades and shades all day.
It's clear. It's clear what you feel about Khabib. Tell us what you feel about Conor McGregor. What are your thoughts about him?
It's like chicken nuggets. You ever seen chicken nuggets made? It's made of that fake pink stuff, man. I mean, I love chicken nuggets, but I'm going to be real, man. He's fake. You know, he's an athlete when I first met him, but you hang around other people and you just, you know, you don't know how to spend your money. You're a knucklehead out there. That's not somebody I want to compete against. I mean, we were managed by the exact same team. I had to get out of that bad relationship, and now I'm represented by Belangi Group. And these guys are doing work and diligence, man, because they've seen how hard I work. And obviously Conor's a good athlete, but I mean, he's not on the radar, no, man. I mean, really, everybody in SportsCenter and ESPN, they want to keep posting these videos and they want to make sure that Conor's staying in the limelight. But I'm going to be real. The two athletes that are keeping this sport alive is myself and Justin Gaethje at UFC 249.
So it sounds like you believe that you've already started your own lineage, that you don't need, usually someone in your position, in my years in boxing, talking to athletes, they really do want to beat the last guy to feel like they're the champion. But you're telling us there's nothing you can do about these guys, and you've already started your own lineage in your mind, or do you need to beat Gaethje to really be the champion?
I'm going to be real. I stopped thinking about numbers a long time ago. I mean, really, in order to get that big, huge win streak, you have to lose and you have to be in the consolation rounds. I'm going to be real. And I worked my way back up from when I broke my arm. I broke my arm in round 2 in my fight versus Michael Johnson. And I go back in my corner, I take the ice and I put it on my arm. And it was just like football. And football stingers, that feels cold. I went back out there and I hit him with my jab in the arm that I broke. Nobody's tougher than I am. That's TUF. That's the Ultimate Fighter. I won the Ultimate Fighter with all knockouts. I dang near finished everybody with all finishes, unless I wanted to go with deep waters.
And performances of the night.
Yeah, and if they made me mad and they pissed me off, they had to go all 5 rounds or 3 rounds, and it's the exact same thing, and they get cut up. I mean, I only bring those out on special occasions, and obviously the crowd likes it, man. UFC.